Alright, so not a video I really wanted to make here, but wanted to introduce the new daily for me, which is not a truck. It's, you know, my estimate car as far as the business goes, but my daily driver to my day job. And, well, let me just show you the driver. One escape, two escape. What's going on here? Well, this is what I purchased. Okay, it's a platinum. It's a hybrid all-wheel drive. It's platinum. It got home. Picked it up Saturday. Got home fine from the dealer. I parked it in the driveway Sunday morning. Went to start it, went to run a few errands, turned on, rolled 3 feet, not even out of the driveway. This is a very short driveway, you can see the road. 3 feet, got all kinds of warning lights, stop vehicle, please stop vehicle safely, red flashing triangles, battery lights, check engine light, you know, I had the whole deal. So throw it into reverse, back it right to where it is now. They thought it was a low 12 volt battery, like your regular car battery. Sunday, my dad came up with a big commercial grade charger, actually ironically the same one that Mobile Service came up with today. Charge the battery. Kind of cool though that called today to tell them about it. They can see that even though the battery percentage says 100 or 90, whatever, it shows that it's good. I guess there's some major cell degradation. So there's definitely that. So they brought up a new battery, thought that they could, you know, jump it, put a new battery in, worst case jump it, blah, blah, blah. Didn't happen. Came up with more technicians. There were like 3 techs here trying to work on it. They had laptops plugged into reading diagnostics, blah, 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 nothing. Basically when you go to start it, it thinks, the best way I can describe it is it thinks it's in accessory mode. And then it's kind of hard because hybrids, when you start them, unless it's like cold, they don't really turn on. Like the actual engine doesn't turn on, just, you know, the electric motor. So there's something go there. I think we overheard them talking about high voltage battery codes, and I think that's to do with the hybrid battery. So that's wonderful. But this is not even a full day into ownership of this. It literally just made it home. That's all it did. You know, so the dealer was nice enough to have, you know, the guys come up, and there were like 3 techs like I mentioned here. They brought another escape as a loaner. But needless to say, not very happy with you know, new vehicle. So it needs to be towed out of here, and of course you gotta, I guess if it's a new car, the dealer doesn't really want to pay for it. They want to bill it to Ford, so Ford sends some, just I mean, I don't know, I don't have any experience with any tow companies at all, but you know, you look up the company they send and it's a 1-star company, so that's great. You know, kind of adds insult to injury. So but hopefully they get it rectified. Very lucky that it happened here because I really don't work in a great area at all. So the car's at least here and is going to be towed to the dealer. Kind of bummed that it didn't get towed there during, you know, it's 6 o'clock now. So, and the dealer, I live kind of in the middle of nowhere. Dealer's at least a half hour away by highway, by parkway, which these trucks really can't take. So it's really like a 45-minute ride by tow truck. This is actually the dealer. I don't want to show you their number, but their text line is texting me. I was just asking if I should, what I should tell the driver, to where to leave it, whatever. But let me just says the tow truck is en route and should be here very soon, but here's got a lot of clicking, a lot of noise. Beautiful interior on this thing. I mean, just gorgeous. Unfortunately, we got a lot of, yeah, this is the like foam spare tire protectant, but just nice stitching and quilting on the interior. Beautiful big dash here, big screen there. Just really nice interior all around. But I was really excited because it's obviously more room for us in the future with baby on the way, at least a little bit more room in the back than the Fusion had. But my big thing is I do 140, 150 miles a day, just commuting back to and from my day job. That's not including any extra running around or anything like that. So, you know, mileage is extremely important to me. It just has to be, because if you're paying for 2 cars, you know, the truck, not to mention the trailers, whatever, you're paying for multiple vehicles. You don't want to be paying for a crazy amount of fuel, especially with all the driving I do. So mileage is extremely important. It was a half-hour trip back to the dealer, back from the dealer here, but this managed to get 43, which the highway on hybrids is worse than, what exceeded my expectations in that remark. I don't know if that's what it's going to get on a daily basis. It's also got, I'm trying to do it, it's not doing it. If I actually be able to see it. I don't know if you could hear that. There's like a seat rattle, creak, whatever. So that'll just look at these, the sun glares, but beautiful. It's really nice. I mean, if it worked, that would be beautiful. What was I gonna say? So there's that. It does have a tow hitch. Not that I'm towing anything with it. Yeah, but it pulled 43, which I thought was extremely impressive. But you know, we'll see what ends up happening. The high voltage battery stuff makes me very nervous. But whatever, at least they gave me a car to drive right away. But it is kind of crazy how this one and that one pretty much look the same. I mean, this one has slightly better wheels. But like, I don't know if this is left open. Let's see. Did they lock this thing? Yeah, this is locked. Yeah, but you could peek in. Cloth interior. Still an 8-inch screen. I mean, it's for what it is. It's fine. But so my concern was, and I kind of thought about it. So just real quick, kind of going over what happened in the last, over the last month or two now. I don't want to keep pacing around my house, but basically what happened was the Fusion, I was able to have Ford buy back the Fusion. So then I go car shopping, I saw this thing, and I thought at the time it was a pretty good deal. It was, I mean, the sticker on that car, so this is the one that has the problem, the one that I bought. Of course, it didn't have the problem when I was driving it. It's a 23. The story I got was, it was an older gentleman that had it and he passed away. And it kind of, I mean, you can never verify the story 100%, but to me that checks out. You know, you look at the presets that were the radio presets on Sirius and whatever, and it was 60s, 70s, Fox News, you know, like all the typical stuff that older people would listen to. So, you know, I thought, okay, like great, like horrible for, you know, somebody passed away, but the sticker on that was $45. They were selling it for like $34. So pretty much a brand new car, arguably better because the CPO gold warranties and everything that, you know, makes everything 100,000 mile warranty. That, you know, that's worth money. All that, and it had 5,000 miles. So this has 5,000 miles on it right now. You know, the only thing that, like, you know, you read up on this, and this is what happens when these cars sit for a while. So this car hasn't been sold. This car they've had since February, which to me is a kind of a red flag. But I didn't really think much of it. Used car rates, or car rates in general, are fucking crazy. I know because they just pulled it, 877 credit score. And it was like 6% interest. I think this might be my tow truck. Let's see. Yep, here's my tow truck. All right, let me go out and talk to this guy. All right, more updates to follow. Peace.